Jerry Matthews here. We're at the on the deck of the clubhouse at Antrim Dells. One of my earlier golf efforts. Did the first 9 in the early 70s and the second 9 about 3 to 5 years later. It's a great golf site. It's on the rolling hills of Antrim County, right along Lake Michigan, and it truly was a great site for golf. It's got a lot of elevation. There's 2 major ridges in here, and of course, when you have major ridges, you have major valleys. We had some wetland issues, but we accomplished that. They were much more lenient back then to build golf holes than they are today. We'd have a difficult time building some of these holes under today's regulations, but back then we did it. It's been a golf course that I think has been ignored. It's just kind of a lost child, I think, and it's a wonderful golf course. Always been one of my favorites and always will be. It's just a fun place to play. Things were a lot simpler back then, not so many bunkers, but the yardage is there, the challenge is there, and it's an extremely beautiful golf site to see and enjoy the game of golf. Fifth hole at Antrim Dells is a cute little 150-yard shot. It's flanked on the left and right by some trees. Got a little water hazard in front, but the front of the green is really quite wide open. It's not. It's certainly not a penal par 3. It's challenging, but it's also very fair, and there's a lot of room over there to hit a golf shot without getting in trouble. So it's a good par 3, and it's about the right length. The 9th hole is a 392-yard par 4 dogleg left, fairly a good dogleg left. The easy part of the hole is the tee shot. It's a pretty wide open tee shot, and but then when it gets out there to 250, 270, 280, it turns fairly quickly and goes uphill quite dramatically to an elevated green, probably 40 or 50 feet above the landing area. It's flanked by 2 bunkers, and it has a nice ridge behind it, so you're not going to overshoot it. It's a nice setting for a great finish hole, which has to get back up on the ridge where the clubhouse is located. 13 is a 172-yard par 3, the most elevated tee shot that we have here at Antrim Dells, and it was one of the few holes that when I came on site here, just jumped out and said, "This is a natural golf hole right here." The 16th hole is a pretty straightaway par 3, playing at 191 yards from the back and 136 from the forward tee, so it should take care of all ranges of golfers. While it's straightforward, it's a pretty golf hole. It's got an elevated tee and an elevated green site. It slopes gently up to the green all the way up there. So it's well bunkered, strongly bunkered on the left side, and on the right side not quite so much, but it pinches the opening down quite a bit. But it's a challenging shot, but it's very fair. There's a lot of room out there to hit a golf ball, and it's just a very nice par 3 leading into the 2 more difficult finish holes. An 18th hole at the 150-yard mark on 18, which is a really good strong finish hole. The hole is tree lined both sides, so there's no wandering too far off fairway or rough, and it plays up to a green that's elevated about 10 or 12 feet above the 150-yard mark. And the green is solidly protected on the left with a steep bank coming in off the ridge and a bank behind it. But the right side of the green is just simply guarded by a rather large, massive face bunker. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the tour of the course.